In the hushed town of Eldridge Hollow, where whispers carried more than conversations, the legend of the Midnight Knocker was a tale passed down through generations. People said he was a being not of their world, a man who brought with him the endearing chill of the unknown. On a blustery autumn night, the moon swayed behind shrouded clouds, casting fleeting glances upon the cobblestone pathways. The air carried an earthy scent of decaying leaves and crisp night. It was midnight. Amelia, a spirited young woman with a penchant for mysteries, was the newest resident of Eldridge Hollow. Drawn by the quaint charm and the eerie folklore, she devoted her evenings to researching the legends of the town. On her first night, she heard it, a light, yet firm knock on her door. The sound startled her out of her research, her flashlight trembling as she aimed it towards the door. Silence. The wind whispered secrets, as if urging her to resist her curiosity. But curiosity never waged battles it did not intend to win. Approaching the door, she hesitated, the old wooden floor creaking beneath her cautious steps. She opened it gently, half expecting a prankster. Instead, the sight of the stranger took her breath away. He stood tall, cloaked in a dark overcoat with an ageless face, eyes like a starless night, bearing no reflection. "Amelia," he spoke, his voice a velvet whisper carried by the wind. "Who are you?" she stammered, gripping the doorknob as if it were her last tether to safety. "I am the keeper of stories," he replied, extending a pale hand holding an ancient tome. "Your story begins with me tonight." "What do you want?" she asked, torn between slamming the door and stepping into the unknown. "To guide you through the echoes of forgotten tales," he answered. "Every century, a soul from Eldridge Hollow is chosen to learn the truths beneath the legends, a role you have inherited. But beware, not all stories wish to be unearthed." Against her instincts, she took the tome. The instant her fingers brushed the leather, she glimpsed flashes of places she had never been, people she had never known, and darkness that whispered. The fragments faded as quickly as they appeared. Confused yet intrigued, Amelia's mind spiraled into the mysteries the stranger promised. "Why me?" she ventured, her voice barely audible. The stranger only nodded, turning away into the shadowy depths of the night, vanishing as mysteriously as he had arrived. Left on her own, the weight of the book in her hands, Amelia was both terrified and exhilarated by the promise of stories untold. The midnight air was colder now, whispers more insistent, and her resolve long gone. She would follow the stranger, weaving her destiny with the threads of the forgotten, until she too could one day answer the question, "Why me?" From then on, every midnight in Eldridge Hollow held the potential for another story to begin, the shadow of the knocker ever looming at doorsteps, waiting patiently for the curious to heed his call.